Hey everyone, Chef IrixGuy here, and I'm going to go through the installation of the One Touch Gold by Weber. So I got it out of the box. If you didn't see that, you can check out that video. But this is how to put it together, step by step. So you're going to need a hammer, and you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. Our first step is to get this piece. Okay, so that step was a little bit confusing. Basically, each one of these posts that the poles will go in, this metal piece has got clamps. So once you get your handle through this part right here, and that's what controls dumping the ashes, once you get your handle through there, then as a final step, you can snap these inner pieces into place. So it'll make sense once you're doing it, but it was a little bit confusing. So now we're going to grab this piece . And then two of these, the things that are angled. And you're going to want to position them so that they're, see how that goes on, and then it's angled towards this inside part. That's how you're going to want it to do. And you're going to do the same with the other side, but we're going to do one side at a time. got these pieces right here that have the outer parts of the wheel, for the wheel rather. And it looks like they may have given me an extra one unless that's used in something, but we'll find out. So now all that we do is get one of the wheels put on this side. Get the cap and put on top, and then gently, so we don't want to break it, but just enough to push this on here. So now the wheel's on, it's got the cap on the end. We're going to repeat the process for the other side. Again, making sure this is angled towards the inside. Okay, so now we've got this assembled. We'll move on to our next step. We're going to take our third piece of pipe that has a hole in it. You're going to make sure that hole is towards you, towards the top, because this hook is going to hook in. Like that. This plastic piece right here is going to go on the end of this pipe. And now we're going to flip the grill over. Okay, so far so good, huh? And we can test our contraption here, and I can see that on the inside, and I'll do a separate video on that, but I can see that it works. Piece right here goes under. This is the ash catcher. And that worked nicely. And be aware there's a notch on the other side of that where that goes into. I missed it the first time. Fits perfectly. Now we're going to take this grate. This is the one that you don't grill on, but it's what holds the coals. Just going to drop it in there. It's already got the thing that it sits on. And then your actual grilling grate, which goes on the top. Couldn't be easier to set this up so far. Okay, so now we're going to install our handles. So this is where the screwdriver will come into play. Got a few different bags here of handles. This is a thermometer. I'm going to set that aside for last. And then there's these 3 handles. Watch out, there's screws in here, so probably want to open it kind of slowly. I'm just seeing if all of these are exactly the same. And I think they probably are. Now actually this one's different. It's got a notch on it, so I bet it's going to go on the top. Well, this one has a notch also. So this is going to go on the top of the grill. And then these 2 with the notches are going to go on the side because that functions as a thing where you can hang your grilling accessories, like your brushes and all that. Like I said, watch out, there's a screw in here, so you want to be careful when you open it. Very good build quality. There's only 1 screw. So basically what you're going to do, and pay attention, see where it says Weber. This is the notch you want facing up because that's what you'll use to hang stuff on. So just stick it through there. Stick your screw through. Put the back piece on. What I like about this grill already is that with a lot of other grills, you've got the cheap wooden things that have screws sticking in. This piece that mounted on, this is purely cosmetic. And it's a solid soldered metal piece. So it's really, from a durability perspective, it ought to be really good. And that's something that drove me towards the Weber grill, where all the testimonials of people have had them for 10 years and they're still going strong, and that's good stuff, you know. I bought a cover for this too, and I'll demonstrate that in a separate video. Same thing on this side, make sure your hook part is facing up. I didn't realize I didn't tighten it enough. So when you're screwing this, you need to kind of hold these together. Okay, that's good now. And that's good as well. So now we're going to the next step, which we're going to have a handle. The third handle that was a little bit different is going to go on this. And it's basically the same, it just doesn't have the hook on it because it's on the top. So again, pay attention to that. You can see there's no hooks on the side as it's your top handle. And the main purpose that these handles serve is that when your grill gets hot, you can touch these because they're plastic. They're not going to, the heat's not going to build up in them. Okay, so that's on. That brings us to our next step, which is the thermometer. And that's one reason I went with the gold version, is that you get a better ashtray, and then you get a thermometer that comes with it. Sure, you could get the less expensive one and put your own thermometer in, but and another feature, and we'll do a review, but another feature you get here is the ability to fold part of the grill grates up. You don't get that in the less expensive model. So like I said, I'll demonstrate that in a separate video. So your thermometer installation is quite simple. You've got your thermometer, you've got this inner piece, or out, it goes on the outside rather, and then you've got a wing nut. So what you're going to do is stick your thermometer in this piece. And so you just make sure it's recessed like that. And then you're going to drop this through, and you'll notice there's a little metal piece there. That's going to go in the part where the hole is. You'll see it on your grill. Fits right in. Go to the inside. Excuse me. What you may want to do is rotate your thermometer so it's the orientation that you want. So what you'll do is get your tab, your metal tab, because I want to read it from the side. Perfect. And see, there you can see that. I just wanted it symmetrical, where the where it says Weber is facing that way, the same as this and this. So that's how to assemble the Weber One Touch Gold. Got this in the copper color. It's available in black. I think it may still be available in blue and green as well. But I mean, just a very easy to assemble grill. And you can see from you know, it'll roll around if you want it to. I mean, obviously not something that you'd want to roll a lot, but that's the finished product right there. So check out my next video where I show the inside and all the features of this grill. And share this video with others. Subscribe if you haven't already. youtube.com/IrixGuy. Y'all have a good day.